These perfumes completely changed my mind about these notes. Hey everyone, I'm Annie G and welcome to my channel where the scents are sweet and the takes are spicy. Today I am sharing with you perfumes that absolutely changed my perception on specific notes. We all gravitate towards different notes and have preferences, and sometimes it can be scary to branch out, especially when you have a bad experience with a particular note. But these perfumes really changed my mind about the main note or the main feature of the perfume and led me down a path to end up really loving a particular note. Also, I have to address the elephant in the room. No, I am not Jennifer Aniston, but I did get a haircut and I'm living my full 90s hair life. And I am feeling fabulous. So sorry if you were confused that Jennifer Aniston was in the room, but it's still me, it's Annie G, so. Okay, give me a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. It means a lot to me. And let's talk about perfumes that altered my opinion on specific notes. The perfume that inspired this video. It is a new release from one of my favorite houses. I have yet to find a perfume in this house that I do not agree with. This is Metal Lavender by Matiere Premier. Bottle arrived literally today. I bought this so fast. I was like, I can't wait for a discount. You guys, this perfume changed my mind about lavender and perfumery. It is quite literally just lavender and cashmere and the little musk. It does smell like lavender essential oil, and yet it doesn't. It still smells like perfume. To me, in my head, I have an association with lavender and super masculine aromatics and soap and just sharp. I haven't found a lavender perfume that I agree with. I find it to be just way too aromatic and yeah, sharp. This really captures the soft, fuzzy quality of lavender, that calming, soothing elegance while still being just quintessentially lavender. The musk, it's that Matiere Premier molecular thing. So you really have to like that profile and that DNA that's in all of his perfumes. But it is so simple in its composition that it is then unique, if that makes sense. It is so singular and it's so specifically lavender, and I've never smelled anything like it. And I was like, oh, that's what a lavender perfume can be? I'm listening. My interest is piqued. Let me know if you've tried this. Highly divisive, getting just absolutely the worst reviews online, which I don't understand. Yeah, it is maybe boring for the price point, but I think it's so cool still. I don't know. Let me know if you've tried it, but this really blew my mind and changed my mind about what lavender can be in perfumery. So Metal Lavender, I think worth a sample at the very least. This next perfume changed my mind about jasmine. Okay, so jasmine was always really hard for me because I had such an association with super heady, sharp, synthetic designer jasmines, you know what I mean? But when I first smelled Orpheon, I was like, whoa, whoa. Now that is a jasmine I can get behind. Oh my gosh, it is so elegant and diptyque. I just love diptyque. The powdery notes mixed with the juniper are what make this so unique. It has this cold feeling to it, elegant. Oh, it's just lovely. And I was like, oh, okay, I don't hate jasmine. I just hate poorly blended jasmine. So this was a revelation. And then after I bought this, I stopped being scared of buying or trying perfumes with jasmine in it. And I'm so glad that this opened my mind to jasmine, because when it's done right, it is so right. So Orpheon by Diptyque changed my mind. Changed my life, in fact. I love this perfume. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's too good. This perfume changed my mind about tuberose. Before this, I don't know why, I just had a bad association with tuberose. I think I might have tried, I honestly couldn't tell you where my negativity to tuberose came from. I just had it in my head for some reason that I don't like tuberose. And then I smelled Un Bel Amour Dietet. And this is a gorgeous, solar, bright, creamy gardenia tuberose. Oh, it's summer. It really is summer without being beachy or sunscreeny. It's just bright, golden, warm. It has a cumin note in here, which I think is what drew me to it, because I love just an undercurrent of cumin. I think it gives it like a weird funk. It's why I fell in love with Rose 31, and it's the same thing in here. It's just this undercurrent of weird spice that you wouldn't expect with tuberose and gardenia. Gorgeous summer perfume all year, really. It's warm, it's elegant, it's sexy, it's carnal. It feels like sweaty skin, but not in a smelly way, just in that hot heat, sensual way. It's a very sensual perfume. Oh God, it's so good. It's intoxicating. So Un Bel Amour Diptyque by Parfum de Empire changed my mind about tuberose. This next perfume absolutely changed my mind about fresh scents. Before this, I was really not into freshies. I had it in my head. Fresh scents were masculine or smelled like cleaning products, anything with any citrus in it. I averted ginger. I was like, no, I'm not a fresh girly. I'm a floral vanilla skin scent girly. Then I smelled Into the Wild by Maison Matine, and I was like, now there is a fresh ginger scent that I can get behind. It's got frangipani in it as well, which makes it feel a little fun and a little smooth. It kind of smooths it out. It has dark chocolate at the base too, which you can't detect on its own, but there is definitely a richness at the base of this. But at the top, you're getting that bright ginger, invigorating aromatic. It's so clean and fresh, but still fun and light and just a beautiful perfume. I love this. And I'm so glad I got this because after I smelled this, then I was open to trying Infusion Gingembre from Prada. And that is also one of my favorite fresh, citrusy adjacent perfumes. So totally changed the game about freshies and made me a fresh scent lover. These next two are from the same house, one of my other favorite houses. And this perfume really changed my mind about patchouli specifically. And that is Suma Oriental by Nuit Nomade. Gosh, it's so good. It is so good. They really amplified the chocolatey, rich earthiness without any of the dirty, smelly, hippie hemp shop that patchouli can give. Gosh, it's so good. It's got spicy notes. I think it's got a little bit of plum or rum, I think it is. It's warm and spicy and rich. It has cacao, so it has that powdery quality. It's a very dusty feeling perfume, very dry but rich and spicy. It's not suffocating. It's warming and soothing and just so interesting. Nothing else smells like this, and I just love it. This absolutely changed my mind about patchouli because before I really only had encountered patchouli in a chypre fragrance or a rose patchouli fragrance, but I was like, oh, patchouli can do that? Then after this, I tried 54, another patchouli yummy fragrance that I love. So this really opened my eyes to patchouli and all of its facets, and I'm so glad I tried it. Beautiful fragrance. If you haven't tried it, please do, especially for the fall and winter. It's so cozy and interesting and just rich. It's so addictive. So Suma Oriental from Nuit Nomade changed my mind about patchouli. The other fragrance from this house that changed my mind about a leather note, obviously, sugar leather. Before this, I hated a leather fragrance. I could not find a leather fragrance that I agreed with. They were all too dark, too burnt. Leather and fragrance before this just smelled burnt to me, car rubber, and I just hated it. And I was like, sugar leather, that sounds crazy. But our girl Demi raved about it, so I was like, okay, gotta try it. Wowie Zowie. It is so beautiful. Sweet. It has that same warmth that Suma Oriental has, but it's more sweet and it's less spicy warmth and just a general warmth. It's hard to describe unless you smell it. It feels very simple. You definitely get the leather, but it's just a kind of earthy, masculine feeling with this sweetness that is somehow really lovely. So hard to describe and so unique. I love this perfume, and it really opened my eyes to a leather note, and that leather could be done subtly. It could be done in a background way and not overwhelm a scent. Same with, what's it called? Oh, yeah, Vanille Leather from BDK. Kind of similar vibe, less sweet. But I love this fragrance, and yeah, opened my mind to what leather can do. It's not animalic, it's not heavy, it's just so elegant and yummy and so addictive. So thank you, Sugar Leather, for opening my mind to a leather note. Okay, and last but not least, the perfume that changed my mind about vanillas and gourmands generally. Before, I had a very judgmental view of gourmands, that they were cheap and people with no taste liked gourmands because they were easy to understand. And I didn't realize all the complexity of a really beautifully done gourmand, what that can do, and that there are so many beautiful, elegant gourmands out there. And that perfume that changed my mind is Annabel's birthday cake. It is quite literally a birthday party, and yet it is so sweet and fun and playful and elegant. It has a powdery vintage quality and a slight lemony cupcake note, but there's a latex balloon note in here, which adds to the ambiance of birthday party. It's undeniably sweet and cake-like, but not super edible. The rose and some of the floral notes, there's tuberose in here, make it so elegant at the same time. It's grown up. It's just such a beautiful gourmand fragrance. I love this thing to death, and it really changed my mind, my whole entire perception of vanilla gourmands cake scents. And I was like, wow, okay, no, I was wrong. This is so classy and elegant and artistic and just so fun. Yeah, so Annabelle's birthday cake definitely changed my mind about gourmands. Okay, and those are the perfumes that I wanted to talk about, perfumes that changed my mind about a specific note. Let me know some perfumes that you tried on your journey that really opened your mind to a note that you previously thought you hated. I think it's so important to try scents, even if there's something in it that you might not agree with, or you might not agree with, because you just never know. That's why I'm still constantly trying musky and really creamy sandalwoods, because I know that there's gonna be a sandalwood fragrance out there for me. I just haven't found it yet. But I keep trying because I love trying, experiencing. It opens your mind, it opens your palate, and that's the fun of this hobby. So let me know what those scents were for you. Give me a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. It means a lot to me. Thank you, and I'll see you in my next one. Okay, bye.